What is going on, guys? How are we doing? Today was a very interesting trading day because of the news. We had Powell speaking at 2:30 and FOMC rate statement at 2 o'clock. I watched those live while I was making my trades today. Actually, I didn't make any trades during that. We made a couple after. But yeah, I'm going to teach you guys how to trade the news. Ready? Let's begin right now. So this is how you trade. Okay, my chart is still full of clutter. Let's clear the charts. And let's just get on the 4-hourly to see what happens. So in the last week, we've been very, very bullish. Every day has pretty much been a green close candle. Straight bullishness. And I noticed this fair value gap on the 4-hour. This fair value gap formed from 6 p.m. Asian session, 10 p.m. Asian session, and 2 a.m. London session. On the 15-minute, we can see some lows get formed here. Let's make that a little red. We get some more lows right here. And I thought this was going to be a very similar setup to yesterday's trading. I thought I was going to see the market retrace into the 4-hourly fair value gap, sweep liquidity, and get a reversal, right? And I could have just entered off of the retracement and the liquidity sweep, but I didn't see any confirmation, which caused me not to enter in a trade. This is where we sweep from 9:30 to 9:38, 9:37. We sweep, we start to break structure upwards. We get inversions on these fair value gaps, and we even break structure to the upside here. The problem is that we didn't break structure with displacement, right? If we broke structure with displacement, that's very strong bullishness to take out all these highs, but we didn't. So I waited for a retracement or some more confirmation in order to get a better entry and in order to be more confident in the trade. We come back down and we start to inverse gaps. This makes me question if we're going to be bullish or bearish today, because why would we start inversing these gaps if we could be bullish after sweeping liquidity, after retracing into fair value gaps? And I knew once we didn't create a higher high that I wouldn't have a bullish trade to get into. And we kept going down, we consolidated here, and we just started to break down all the way up until 2 and 2:30. So once we broke down, you can see the price gets choppy here. We start consolidating, especially during news. So let me just make my best. Yeah, that captures most of the consolidation here and in here. Let's actually look at the consolidation before 2 o'clock, because that's what I was doing here. So yeah, this is the consolidation before 2 o'clock. Pretty accurate. 2 o'clock hits and we stay in the consolidation range for quite a bit. Even when Powell starts to speak, we get some strong candles here. Oh shit. Strong candles that can make traders get emotional and feel like, oh, I need to start trading. Look at how fast the price is moving. But if you paid attention to this consolidation range, you'd realize that we're still in the range, and these sharp movements aren't away from the consolidation. So once we break the consolidation, right, we break consolidation and we retrace back into it and we get some more confirmation here. But the reason I didn't buy is because we didn't get displacement. Once again, we're not seeing displacement, and especially with news, you need to see some strong displacement in order to make a good trade. ES, on the other hand, kind of just consolidated the whole time, right? We did see some breaks here, but again, no displacement. We wick above highs, but we don't displace above highs. And right at the closing of the market, we retrace into this fair value gap here that I marked out. We come down, sweep all of this liquidity, even sweeping liquidity from January 27th, New York Open, and we start to reverse off of that. So we steal all this liquidity and get a strong reversal, which is where I made the 26 bucks. I got stopped out of my trade, but you know, I was really managing my risk because it was a news day and very fast movement. Other than that, that's pretty much how you trade news. Very, very cautiously. That's how you should be trading all the time, honestly. You should be always waiting for confirmation, always waiting for all the confluences to stack up. And even if one confluence doesn't stack up, such as displacement here, that should already make you start to think, do I take this trade or not? Other than that, though, it was interesting to watch the market today. I watched Powell live on YouTube while I was trading the this kind of mess. I hope you guys also stuck to your rules and didn't try to trade the news and didn't full port your accounts today, because it was definitely a weird price action day. I hope you guys caught some good trades today. I didn't catch any, but it's part of the process. And I think that's about it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna make a video tomorrow and day after tomorrow. And I think that's about it. Yeah, I really love the support you guys have been giving me. All the comments, all the likes and follows. I really appreciate every single one of you. I try to reply to every single comment because it is really awesome seeing people watch my stuff. And yeah, that's about it. If you have any comments, questions, or like some advice you could give me, I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, just drop a comment down below. I'll try to respond. Have a good day, y'all. See you tomorrow.